Welcome to MPItv. I'm Sarah Solomon. I think it's safe to say that just about everyone in the meetings and events industry is ready to put 2020 behind us and look ahead. On this episode, we are speaking with event professionals on navigating 2021. Joining me now is Andrea Dreesen with No More Boring Meetings. Andrea, what's your take on 2021?
For us as meeting professionals, for our industry to change and evolve, that we need to change and evolve. And I think part of that evolution and that ability to change is really rooted in risk taking. And we all know right now, with everything just being blown up, everything's up for grabs, it's actually a really good time to move into that mode and stay in that mode of change. I don't think that level of uncertainty is probably going to change anytime soon. And as far as folks, the $64,000 question too these days is like, when are we going to go back to in person? And I mean, that's the CDC will best know, and I will look to them for guidance, or whomever your governmental entity is to make those decisions. But once we do get back to in person, and I'm not the first and the last to say this, it's going to be a hybrid world, and the very best meetings will give folks that option. We'll have in-person opportunities and we'll have hybrid, and the tools will just keep getting better. We've seen that already happening. Every week it seems Zoom upgrades its quality, and there's just going to be more and more players and more tools available to us to be more effective in this space.
Thank you so much, Andrea. Next up is John Chen with Geotaming. John, you've been a tremendous resource for event professionals this year by offering Zoom and other platform training, which was essential for many. How do you see all of this continuing to evolve in 2021?
For you as the host of the meeting to create psychological safety in your meeting. And what we mean by that is that for your attendee to feel safe to take a risk, meaning contribute or turn on their camera or whatever it is. And that's what we've learned over the last 6 to 8 months, is that psychological safety is what I like to call the invisible thing that I'm building in this box from the first time that I met you. And that's why you might feel that my meetings might be slightly different than other virtual meetings that you've been on. And I've had this mentality actually since March, and it's been a benefit for me, so I'd love to give this to you. And that is, none of us know when this is going to end. So I've taken the mindset that it's going to be this way until we don't know when. So I'm planning every day as if it is. And if it does open up, to me, that's going to be like icing on the cake, like gravy. And so when those days happen, then I can handle it then. But that's what I'm looking for in 2021 is what can we do and maximize this environment so that you can see I've invested a lot inside of this environment, and then be ready for it to, possibly to change. And we have no idea what those changes are, but I can tell you that is to have that mindset. And then most of all, like you've already had this year, have that mind frame of flexibility to be able to handle what's coming up next, especially here in the meetings industry.
John, thank you so much. And to hear more from meeting professionals on 2021 expectations, read the full article in the December issue of the Meeting Professional. Thanks for joining us on MPI TV.